Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cook the Books. I'm your host CJ, and first off, just want to apologize for no episode yesterday. No, it was a big slate, so we should have had a video up, but I had a terrible migraine. Those of you guys that deal with migraines know that, I mean, once you look at a screen, any type of light, it just feels like someone's stabbing you in the face. So not a fun experience, but we're all good. Back with it today. If you guys were in the Discord yesterday, you guys at least got the picks, and I'll pop up on screen everything that we hit. I mean, you guys are missing out if you guys aren't in the VIP. So link to that is down in the description. But on to today, smaller slate today. We only got 5 games, but we are going to be going over our top 3 player props powered by props.cash. Use code CTB for 25% off. First up, we got Joel Armia. This guy, absolute wagon as of late. As you can see his chart, let's just pull up the last 15. He is hitting 13 straight, and he just seems to not want to stop. So he's hitting 64% of games overall. He will be at home today, where he's just even more insane. Hitting an 87% of his last 15 and 79, almost 80% on the year. That is insane. So, I mean, I don't really need to go too deep into this. He has been slightly juiced, because of that. And I mean, even for a guy that's hitting 13 straight, minus 170, I mean, that's still kind of insane to me. That, like, I feel like that's value in a sense, So, if this is too juice for you, toss him in like a pair or something, and you can get plus money on that. But that's going to be our first pick. Joel Armia over 1.5 shots on goal, again hitting in 13 straight. On to our next prop. This is literally just going to be anything Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews is returning home today. He's going to be in Arizona. He's going to be playing the Coyotes, his hometown team. And anytime that you get that hometown, team narrative, they usually always go off. And if you look at his goals chart, we're going to be taking a look at really everything for him. Aside from shots on goal, I'm not like the biggest shots on goal fan for Austin Matthews, just because he gets 4 so much. As you can see, like, he's only hitting 40% of his games because his line is always 4.5. So, but I mean, it's always too risky to take his under, and it's just too risky to take his over sometimes. So, we're not going to be touching that. Looking at the goals, I would say the main one that you're going to want to take here is this prop for him to score an anytime goal. He's 1 off 50 goals for the season, which is an insane pace. He has a goal now in 8 of his last 10 of his last 15, and in 21 of his last 30. I mean, that's a ridiculous pace to be keeping. He's on track to hit like 70 goals this year, and he's also hit in 2 of the last 4 games versus Arizona. They take a lot of penalties, so he should be on the power play. That's also another play that I'm looking at. I'm kind of gonna give you just like a mix of plays for Matthews. So the anytime goal scorer is probably like my favorite one to play. It seems to be like a community play at this point. Everyone is on Matthews to score a goal today. I mean, you could fade the public if that's kind of your thing. But I like him to score a goal. He's hot right now, and he should have plenty of opportunities on the power play. Then looking at the power play points, he's a plus 130. To me, a plus 130 is ridiculous value for Matthews, especially with how many penalties the Coyotes have taken this season, especially over their last 10. I think they're top 3 in the most penalties taken. And I mean, if you see him in the last 3 games, he's had a power play point against Anaheim, which is kind of a similar matchup here. They allow, Anaheim allows a lot of shots. They take a lot of penalties. It's very similar to the Coyotes. He had 3. So you could see him get that goal, that anytime goal on the power play. They always try to set him up for some rockets. So plus 130, I think that's good value. If you guys like that plus money play, definitely play that. And then another one that I really like is the over 1.5 points. So again, another one hitting 5 of his last 6 games. And, like that matchup I was saying against Anaheim, he had 5 points. Now, are we going to see a 9-2 game like we saw with Anaheim? I don't necessarily think that. I think it could be like a 5-2 game, something like that. It could get around the 5-6 goal mark. But yeah, I mean, even if it's like a 3 or 4 goal game, like I expect him to be very involved in this game. So I guess the official pick that I'm going to be giving out for CTB would be Austin Matthews anytime goal scorer. And then again, if you want some of those extra bonus plays, I like the over 1.5 points at plus 135. And then the power play point as well at plus 130. And then moving on to our last prop, we've got Frank Vatrano of the Anaheim Ducks. This guy has turned into an absolute wagon. we're looking at his home chart. He's hit it 74% of home games this year, 20 out of 27. He's at home today. He's going to be playing Columbus Blue Jackets, who are third in shots on goals allowed. And I mean, if you just look at his chart, I mean, he's hitting 7 of the last 10 and 22 of the last 30. This is a really impressive pace to me. And the fact that his line is only 2.5, I mean, it's a minus 145 on this book. Other books, it's up to 155. So I mean, you're getting a good value on DraftKings and FanDuel on this prop. And he's another guy that's closing in. And he's another guy that, I mean, pretty soon you're going to see his line jump to a 3.5 shots on goal. Because, I mean, he's hitting 4 in almost all these. 5, 6. I mean, you could even potentially look at a ladder here with a team like Columbus Blue Jackets. So, Frank Vatrano, over 2.5 shots on goal is the pick. And, that'll be all of our picks today. It's a smaller slate, so not too much. We just wanted to get a couple props out for you guys. If you guys want all of our picks, all of the plays that we were playing today, again, VIP is linked down in the description below. You guys missed out on a crazy night last night. We were hitting pretty much everything. So definitely be sure to check that out. And then as always, like, comment, subscribe. All things help the channel grow. If you guys are following the bets today, good luck. And let's cook the book.